Eagles fly. Let's peep the squad. Big Pat shelling Dante the dark child. Drop the stats on him. Drop the facts on him. Spur came, baby. Let's get it on.
Hey, fam, it's your man Dante the Dark Knight, along with my co-host Pat, and it's about to go down. Hold up. Our Philadelphia Eagles take on the Los Angeles Chargers tonight. How will they do? Nobody knows. Our offense looks like a box of chocolates. We just don't know what we're going to get. The defense looked bad the last time we've seen them. The whole team looked bad the last time we've seen them. It's been 9-10 days since we saw the embarrassment of Black Friday against the Chicago Bears. Tonight, it's time to get some get back. Tonight, it's time to get back on track. Our Eagles are not out of the Super Bowl race, but we got to play like we belong. And we'll see tonight if that is the case. Our Philadelphia Eagles take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Let's go! Eagles talk. Yo, what's up? What's up?
I'm ready.
Last time
I'm ready.
We got everything out of our system as far as the negativity goes, and I'm committed to be on a more positive vibe. You have to be, because it's game day, and we have to get some. We have to. Our team, we have to get behind our team. First of all, we need to change all that criticism right now, because now we're in the foxhole today. Everybody's in the foxhole. The team, the fans, we all have to regroup. We all have to join hands in the foxhole and be one united front. So tonight, I'm expecting this offense to be better. I'm expecting my MVP quarterback to play like an MVP quarterback. I'm expecting my defense to be stout, physical, and disciplined. I'm expecting a lot from this team, because this season is not over. There's 5 games to go, including tonight. And there's a lot of time and space for us to turn it around. But it has to be tonight, because honestly, I think that if it doesn't happen tonight, I think it's going to be a big blow to our chances. So I'm positive. I'm positive. I'm hopeful that we're going to see a difference tonight. I'm hearing that Nick Sirianni is getting more involved. Not that really says anything, because I think that he's been involved the whole time. But anyway, they say that he's going to be more involved. He's going to have his hands in the offense more. He's contributing to hopefully turning this offense around. And I hope that he can be successful in that. Let's get this first quarter started. I'm sorry. You're watching Eagles Talk, the most unique Eagles coverage show around, that is by us Eagles fans and for us Eagles fans. And here on Eagles Talk, we like to talk about our favorite football team, that is the Philadelphia Eagles. And we do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots. Pat has gone back to the Woodford Reserve. This is the drink. I know I'm being superstitious, but this is the drink that he drank all last year, right? And he hasn't been drinking it, and he's back to the Woodford Reserve. Hopefully, we'll see a difference, right? Hopefully, we'll see a difference. And if we do, we're not going to give the credit to Nick Sirianni. We're going to give it to Pat for going back to the Woodford Reserve. But anyway, he's drinking the Woodford Reserve. I'm drinking Celsius energy drink so that I can make it through the game. You guys out there, let me know what you're drinking, and let's raise our glasses as we prepare for this Monday night matchup versus the Los Angeles Chargers. So everybody raise your glasses to our Philadelphia Eagles and down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
You're now listening to the First Quarter.
All right, Pat, what's going on? It's about to go down. Last time we saw this team, it didn't look good. Didn't look good at all.
It didn't look great at all.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm everybody calm down, because there's ebbs and flows to a season.
It is.
You know what I mean? You have some up the hills, you have some down the hills, and then you just want to be playing your best football at the right time of year. Admittedly, we're not, but we have 5 games to go. So we still have time to get this train back on the track. And I think it starts with tonight. It has to start with tonight, in my opinion.
We do. We have time to get this train up to speed on the track. It's there on the track somewhere. It's down the street. It's being a couple cars are being replaced. But we need to get it up to speed. With that being said, before I go any farther, I'm gonna throw out these inactives, so I can throw that out the way and just talk strictly Eagle football. For the Los Angeles Superchargers. Cornerback Nico Reed, outside linebacker Kyle Kennard, offensive tackle Austin Dukakis, wide receiver Devin Campbell, tight end Tyler Clocklin, wide receiver Keandre Lamberts. Oh, they got Andre Smith, uh, former Penn State wide receiver. For the Philadelphia Eagles, no surprises here. Lane Johnson, Jalen Carter. We all heard about Jalen Carter this week. Little minor surgery on both his shoulders, so he can be healthy for the end stretch in the playoffs. Josh Uche, fourth running back AJ Dillon, cornerback Mac McWilliams, and quarterback Sam Howell. That is your inactives for this game. So back to this game. Dark Knight, yes, we need to get up to speed. You said something earlier. You said something about Nick Sirianni being more active in the play calling. This is Nick Sirianni's offensive playbook. He doesn't call the plays any longer. He gives it to the offensive coordinator. But since you're the architect of this scheme, it is best that you stay involved. And it's best that you give better input to help this flow because you know this playbook better than any other offensive coordinator. And I think it's kind of wise that he gets an opportunity to put his hands back into this cookie jar and help this offense. Because last week there was some glimmer of some hope, some hairs in there, but they didn't have no flow going on. And if I have the architect of the offense, why not have him tell me what's the best course of action with the plays instead of me trying to figure this out? I also heard something this week from a former Eagle, Nick Foles. He said that Kevin Petrudo was, in the booth. He worked and then passed the game coordinator, gave suggestions in the booth because he could see what may work. He saw the different things, and just like Vic Fangio, I think that's more advantageous that he goes back into the booth and becomes that offensive coordinator out the booth instead of on the field because you got to understand this offense has no flow. Tonight, we need to garner a flow with this offense and get this thing up to speed, Dark Knight.
Yeah, I agree. And upon reading and listening to news this week, it was brought to my attention that not go hard at Nick on this offense because this is his offensive system. But it was brought to my attention, and I failed to realize this, that this is not purely his playbook, meaning that he has catered his offense to fit what Jalen does. So maybe that may be a part of what's going on. I don't know. I have always put the blame on Nick Sirianni and this offense being trash because it's his offense. But I do have to take in consideration that they do tweak the offense to what Jalen does best. I don't think they've been doing a great job of matching what Jalen does best and the flow of the play calling. But we'll see what Nick's involvement this week, if it makes a difference. Hopefully it does. We know that this team and this talent on this team can play to a higher level. We've just been waiting to see it happen. So hopefully, sometimes people have to be, shaken and smacked in the face before they get serious. I mean, it's something to win a championship. And then there's a whole new process that takes place the year after. It's not the same. It's not the same. The motivation, you have to lock in. You have to be even more disciplined. You can't run on autopilot just because you did it before. You can't just show up. So they're going through, have gone through an adjustment period themselves, along with the injuries and all that. But this is still a very talented team. Little beat up in some areas, but I think talent-wise, we still have enough talent to make a push for the Super Bowl. So it starts tonight in getting this train back on the track, and we have 5 games to solve what ails us. Hi, how are you? Nichelle's here.
I'm fantastic.
That's great.
How about yourself?
I'm doing good.
I'll be better if we get a win.
I think we all would be better. If we
Listen, my oldest will be out there. He'll be at the game. Well, he's there now.
Oh,
We got
great.
some people right now on there. Pontero's there. He's right behind the bench, I think. Already run out from. He's near the tunnel of the field. That's where he is.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. Palatero's. Oh, no, I thought Palatero was from Australia, but no, Palatero's from over here. That's great. We have some followers out there at the game. Please keep us updated on the atmosphere. What you may see that we can't see on television. Make sure you pay attention to the bench area because Saquon has talked about the mood not being ideal on the bench. So I'll be curious to hear from anybody that is there in person their take on that. But we got a good vibe bunny, so we got to win. We got a good vibe bunny, and you've read the reports. We have a good vibe bunny. That's it. That's all we've been missing is that damn bunny. We should have been brought that bunny in. I hope the bunny makes a damn difference. But I'm tongue in cheek a little bit. But the last time I was tongue in cheek was the flower speech, and that worked. So hey, look, whatever works, man. I just want to see improvement tonight over what we saw on Black Friday. I need to see mass improvement.
Absolutely. Nichelle, it's good to have you here. How do you feel, first and foremost?
They've been beating your boy up.
I feel a lot better.
Okay.
So thanks for asking. But yeah, I mean, we have a lot to get together. Besides, look what's happening around the league. You know what I mean? Kansas City fighting for their playoff life.
Oh, their playoff life is over.
We got number 1 seeds people didn't expect. They didn't expect, the Bears and Green Bay to be leading the entire NFC at this point in terms of play. You didn't expect the Patriots to come back with such a vengeance. It's really anybody's game. So this is the opportunity, even through all our troubles, trials, and tribulations, we still are sitting pretty to handle that adversity if we can just get our heads out of our behinds on the offensive side of the ball. But we have to stop ignoring so many things. We focus so much on Jalen, KP, and Sirianni, but we ignore the fact that all season we haven't had a decent O-line production. You know what I mean? At full strength, put it that way. We've had some bumps and bruises. So those changes, along with, having another play caller, along with people like AJ not being 100%, even though we don't really talk about that either. Those are the things that come into play. Those are the things that come into play right now. And I think we definitely have an opportunity that we shouldn't be blowing today at this game.
I totally agree with that.
I do disagree, though. We need these style points. We just need W's. There is no more style points. That game last night was downright dirty and ugly. You know what I mean? When it came to offense, that wasn't pretty offense. Both quarterbacks had to run for their life last night. Did they not?
Listen, Kansas City defense came to play in the second half, and that whole third quarter, the Texans were -9 total yards.
They pile drive that poor little boy. They pile drived him. I was like, well, damn.
Yes,
but I'm just saying, like these defenses this year across the top defenses, they're coming to bring the pain. So we got to get used to, these defenses are maybe tired of offense getting all the shine. And this year is a league where the defenses are going to rise to propelling people to win these chips, to be honest with you.
Defense
I agree.
Championships. Defense.
You made an interesting point. Throughout all of this, we've been in Philadelphia, Rome has been burning and all that. But, you made an interesting point. Through all of that, there's still a path for us to end up as the number 1 seed.
Period.
So, you guys calm down out there. With all that has happened, we are still in position to be a number 1 seed because, like Nichelle said, nobody expected Chicago, and Chicago has since dropped from that perch after their loss yesterday, and it's now who is now the Rams are number 1.
And
Yeah, they went from 1 to number 7 in 1 week. So there's still a path if we could just amass some wins. You know what I mean? And I'm with you. The style points are, I'm not going to say they don't matter. I'm going to say they do matter a little bit. But the main thing, let's keep the main thing, and that's getting W's.
Period.
You know, if we win ugly 3 times in the playoffs, we're Super Bowl champs as the number 1 seed. You know what I mean? So I don't really care about the style points. I do need the W's.
If it was the Super Bowl, would you want to win, or would you rather only win if we could win by more than a point?
Listen, the Rams won a Super Bowl.
You want to win. You want to win.
I think the Rams won a Super Bowl. The score was like 9-3 or something like that, right? You still hosted the Lombardi Trophy. It don't matter.
Man, come on. We're talking about one of the best franchises. I mean, what's that? What's the word I'm looking for? Not franchises, dynasties. It's dynasties was the New England Patriots. Their first 3 Super Bowls were won by a total of 9 points. They won each one of those first 3 by 3 points. Nobody was talking about their offense looked bad or that how they won. They won. They were the Super Bowl champions. So with that in mind, I just want to win, and I just want to continue to win. Would I feel better if our offense was clicking on all cylinders, if it was more resembled last year's offense? Yes, I will be sitting very confidently as we went into the playoffs. But I just want the W. That's all I need. All right. Been long enough. Let me bring in our 4th co-host. That's you people in the room. We thank you guys for getting ready for the game with us. And the first person in the room tonight is Sean Pinckney. He says, "Let's go Birds." He's watching on Facebook. Jeremiah Andrews, 2nd. Jeremiah, how'd you let Sean beat you? Jeremiah says, "Game day, fam. Let's get it. Let's get it." He's also watching on Facebook. Dion is in the house. Dion's watching on YouTube. And if you are watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. We need those subscriptions. We need you to hit the like button, and you'll be notified each time Eagle Talk goes live. Second or after Dion, Richard is in the house. Richard Layton. What's up, Eagles family? What's up? Our resident follower from down under, Tony Barron. Is this a more ideal time for you to watch the game when we're on prime time, Tony? Tell me what time it is down there. I know the afternoon games may be early in the morning for you, but what time is it now? Do you like the prime time games, Tony? Is that more conducive to your schedule out there in Australia? Jack is in the house. Jack says, "Let's go Birds. The stakes are high." I do agree with that. Eric Stewart's in the house. "I love the Eagles and the content creators, but I hate this format." All right. Jeremiah and Juan is in the house. Juan, you're a new face.
What does he mean he hates the format? What does it mean?
I don't know. Yeah, let us know what
don't you like
about the format.
Can we elaborate on that?
Oh, it says 10:30 a.m. Tuesday.
Oh, 10:30 a.m.
He already know who won.
No, he didn't. Stop.
All right, here's Dion. Dion, what are you doing? I love Dion. Dion's watching us on 2 platforms. Now he's on Facebook. He says, "I'm going to get behind them, all right." Pause. Slap a few of them upside their damn head. All right. So we agree that we're unified tonight, with no negativity tonight. What you're drinking tonight? Pat is back to the Woodford Reserve, which is what he drank all of last year. Nichelle she missed the shot. What are you drinking?
Well, no, I didn't. I took one before I logged in. It's Tito's lemon drops. So
okay.
I'm only a shot behind, and this is a double, so I'm catching up.
You don't have to work tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, you do. All right, so we need to see a better showing. We need a win. That's what we need. We need a win. Because there's been a lot of talk, and had this not happened, we wouldn't have to worry about that. But it did happen, and what I'm talking about is 2023, right? So we need this win tonight, or they're going to turn up the volume on how this season is eerily similar to 2023. So let's just get that out of people's head. Let's get a win tonight. I don't think it's 2023. I think that this team is better than that. I think they have more heart than that, albeit the last game really didn't prove me wrong on that. But I think that we'll see moving forward that this is not 2023. This team has more heart and more heart than that. That's what that's all I can say. You know, we use adjectives like soft. I don't think this team is soft in the least bit. I think this team is just new to winning a championship and the season that goes after. It's a process to this whole thing. There's one thing getting to the mountaintop, and then there's another thing being the king. You know what I mean? There's another adjustment that goes into that.
Yeah, and getting back. And listen, like I said before, you have to look at the entire league. Every top superstar quarterback, whether it's Josh Allen or Pat Mahomes this year, and Jalen Hurts and Lamar, everybody's facing adversity. Listen, these defenses are not playing with these quarterbacks this year. All of them have caught some bad ones from these defenses this year. You got to look at the body of work around the league. And the trend is right now, defenses are ruling the roost right now when it comes to this league. They're not trying to have the headlines always be Josh Allen lights us up or Joe Burrows lights us up or Jalen Hurts did the impossible. Here go Pat. They're tired of that.
Yeah, a lot of people are tired of hearing that. A lot of people are tired of seeing that. Talking about these quarterbacks. But the one thing I have to rebuttal you on is the Patriots. You know, they haven't played a team that's headed to the playoffs yet.
I know.
But
they're winning.
I said that to say this. I said that to say this. This time, take a shot.
All right. Okay. I said all that to just say we need to take a shot. All right. Okay. So let me end the quarter. You guys.
And that's the end of the quarter.
All right, you guys are watching Eagles Talk, the #1 Eagles coverage show around on Facebook. That's by us Eagles fans and for us Eagles fans. And here on Eagles Talk, we like to talk about our favorite football team, the defending Super Bowl champion, and we like to do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots. I'm doing the Celsius energy drink so that I can make it through this game. Michelle's doing the lemon drop, and Pat is back to the Woodford Reserve, the lucky Woodford Reserve. You guys, let me know what you're drinking out there. How are you preparing for this game? And don't forget, please drink responsibly. And any drink that you are drinking as an adult is an adult beverage. So it doesn't have to be alcohol. All right, so here we go. To our Philadelphia Eagles, down the hatch, 3, 2, 1.
You're now listening to the second quarter.
Did we ever hear from the Kiara? Kiara got the energy. This is the energy we talking about. Hey, y'all, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
LFG,
That's what I'm
Kiara.
talking about. That's the type of energy.
LFG.
We got some news really quickly. I don't know if you can hear this. Can you hear that?
Yeah, we heard it.
All right. So the Eagles activating safety Marcus Epps from the reserve list and elevating safety Andre Sam for the game. It looks like what Vic Fangio talked about early in the week about giving Marcus Epps a shot at playing safety. I mean, you don't just mention somebody that haven't been elevated from the IR yet in the middle of the week. So I'm pretty sure looks like Marcus Epps will be starting at the other safety. He is a capable safety playing that position. We've seen it in 2022. And Sidney Brown, he may get some snaps here and there. And Andre Sam, you know, he's there for depth. He also may get some snaps at that other safety position since Andre Makuba is down.
Oh, man, Sidney did not look good the last time I seen him. That's probably why we're hearing about Marcus Epps now, because I
got another update. Sorry. Another update.
Yeah. Oh, that's going in and out.
It's $1 itself. That's all I said.
Yeah. All right. That's going in and out. All right, man. You got to start putting this stuff on the soundboard.
It's there. I put it up there.
That's on that soundboard?
Yes, let me bring it up there. Make sure that you can hear it again, so you can hear it with all of this glory. You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
All right, outstanding.
That you didn't use that though, right?
Nah, I have my
Okay.
soundboard next to
All
me. I
right.
guess it's time to get update something for this one.
All
But
right.
in all seriousness, Dark Knight, this team has a positive flow. They have something, a different mentality that's going on. I see right now. I'm looking at Darwin James and Brandon Graham talking trash to him right now. This is going to be a good game. This got to be a good game for our offense. Listen. I know our defense is going to go out there and do what they always do. But we need to help our defense out this game. This offense needs to stay on the field, keep drives alive. Don't have three and outs back to back to back. Give these defenders an opportunity time to breathe.
Man, the 3 and outs are probably hurting us more than anything, right? I
That
know
part.
that it's just it's it's not productive, first of all, because we don't get anything done in 3 and out, but it's also counterproductive because it makes or keeps our defense on the field way too long. They're wore out by the end of the game. So we definitely need to see them have more consistency and where are the days where we methodically move the ball down? I don't even need explosive plays. I just need consistency. Let's get back to the methodical moving the ball. What happened to the 10-play drives and all that? Let's just worry about getting first downs.
Exactly.
Let's zoom in zoom in and just worry about getting 10 yards a pop. I mean, let's just do that.
Yeah,
And
we
we
got
could
away from our clock management because we used to sustain drives forever,
Mhm.
you know.
Yes.
Against
And
the
I mean, the
Steelers,
first half
it was
was
10 minutes. Against the Steelers, it was 10 minutes.
right. So what happened to that level of production? Just turning inches. It's a game of inches, and we would get each inch we could.
Mhm. Give me 4 yards here. I mean, it doesn't have to be explosive. I'll take the explosive play. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But let's just worry about getting first downs. Let's just do that. Like we take it in little chunks. We just want to go 1-0. We just want to get a first down. That's all every time
Mhm.
we get a first down, we just want to get another first down.
Yep,
Let's
that's
just put
it.
first downs together and we'll be in the end zone. All right, Tony, I'm going to go to you guys' comments. Tony says, and if things stall on offense, change things up. Try tempo, do something. Stop calling the same plays, hoping for a different result. That is insanity, Tony. That is the definition of insanity. All right, we got to stop. Dion, what the heck is going on with you? I know you had a stint in the hospital
Oh,
not too
that's
long
my
ago.
favorite San Pellegrino, the pomegranate orange. It's a good one.
Okay. Okay. What is that?
It's not alcoholic.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Dion is not that guy. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to check when he puts something up that's not alcoholic. That's when you have to check on Dion. Are you okay? Are you okay? Is everything all right? All right. Jeremiah says, "Am I on that brown so I can clown if my if my Eagles don't act right?" Are you
That brown, he gonna get that brown liquor,
Yeah.
LIKKA in him.
Look, it says Becton might be you. We talked about this, Pat.
We
Becton
should
might be
never let
available
him
next
go.
year. I know we should have never let him go, man. But bring him back. You know what? I hate to say this, but I have more confidence and hope for next year. I just know that Howie's going to fix this in the offseason, but we're stuck with our coordinators and such for
Well,
the
he
rest
needs
of
to
this
fix
year.
it now.
But I got
Yeah.
the ultimate confidence that Howie's going to right the ship in the offseason. But before that, we have an opportunity to go back to the Super Bowl. So let's not blow that opportunity. Let's not blow that. Walter's in the house. He says, "What's good? Eagles talk. Let's get this win. Go Birds. Eagle Nation for life." I don't know his name, but he's been having some good comments. He's EC12XX says, "How about play with anger and passion? How that be the message? Is softer than a stupid bunny decoration."
Well,
Look,
listen, I get it. Messages
Whatever
mean
gets the W.
yes.
yeah,
Messages.
whatever.
You need messages in that locker room. You need different messages in the locker, and it has been a source of motivation for the team. Every year they had a different message, and it has been motivation for the team, right? So, I don't care if they throw a bunny out there. I don't care if they throw a rabbit, whatever you want to call it, whatever gets you going for this game. I'm for it. I'm all for it. Should it have been a bunny? No, it should have been a lunch pail. It should have been a blue lunch pail. That's what it should have been.
I don't know, man. That's my man. I'm gonna stand by him. It's all positivity. It's all positivity. Last time, I joked him about the flowers, but the flowers worked. Now he's doing bunnies. Hey, whatever, that's Nick thing. If they can rally behind the bunny, I'm with the bunny. If they can rally behind the bunny and look good tonight, I'm going out to buy a bunny. I'm going to put a bunny decoration under my tree if this bunny works. We got Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl. We got Good Bunny in the Eagles locker room. Good Bunny.
Really quickly. Mekhi Becton is playing guard. He's going to play right guard. It's because they're down some all pros. Joe Ott, their number 1 draft pick, and Rashawn Slater, their other number 1 draft pick. They're both on IR right now, so we will see Mekhi Becton. But he's on a short leash because Bobby Hart has been taking his position. They've been rotating them out. Like I guess they don't like him playing that position. He's not a tackle any longer. He doesn't have the speed to be a tackle. He doesn't have the hands to be a tackle. He's a bona fide guard.
Oh, who's that? Becton?
Becton.
All right. Well, we worried about Becton next year. Hopefully, we can bring him back. Somebody asked a question here. Can Jalen throw and run better? That's what we hope will happen tonight.
RPOs. We need some RPOs.
Yeah, RPOs. Where are they, man? Where are
RPOs.
they? I thought that was the best
We went from
offense.
RPO 99.9% of the time to not running the RPO to staying in shotgun. And then for the first 4 weeks of this season, we got under center, and then we stopped doing that. It's an identity crisis. But you're going to have an identity crisis when you got a different caller every year. I just don't know what to tell you. There's no way around it. We got to stop sugarcoating. There's no way around it.
We definitely got to stop sugarcoating because Jalen Hurts, believe it or not, he makes this offense go. He's the general, all right? He is the general on this offense. When he is feeling it and he's able to move, it makes everything else works for this offense. How can you defend a quarterback that can take off on you or a running back that can take off on you and a quarterback that can get it to all 4 superstars on his offense? That's damn near impossible when he's on fire. We saw it in the Super Bowl. We saw it in other games. It can happen. It can happen this week. Last week, I'm going to be honest with you. Last week, we got our ass kicked, all right? They ran the ball down. They ran the ball down our damn throats. But the offense had so many different opportunities. That one pass play that and I love the look on when they went back to the Hard Knocks and they saw the conversation between Devontae Smith and Jalen Hurts. People say they don't communicate on the side. They communicate on the sideline. You don't catch it all the time. They communicate all the time. And he said, I thought you were sitting down because it was a choice route. He said, next time we got it. Not only did he have Devontae wide open, Dallas Goedert 1 second later he was turning inside, was wide open. Now, if Dallas Goedert comes off the line and this turns, that's 6. So this is things you see in this 9-day day off, and you say, you know what, we got to be better at this. We got to be ready when the quarterback knows the blitz is coming. And we talked about it last year about him being better at calling audibles at the line of scrimmage and checking into proper calls because Jason Kelce wasn't there. He got better at the end of the season. He knows his offense. Let your quarterback cook. I hate to say that term because the quarterback is associated with.
We don't.
Not good, but let him cook.
We don't let him cook. And we know when he could cook. When you just turn him loose, let him run, let him air it out, let him have different designs when it comes to the run plays. More of the RPO. You were heavy at it, and then you went away from it. We just need some consistent rotation of play design and play scheme and game plan, and we don't.
And play calling.
But the game plan is erratic. Always, it seems like after the first quarter. I just don't understand it.
And let's, and this is what Kevin Patullo might not be good at, and that is calling the game and adjustments in the flow of the game, because that's big. Not only is a big part of play calling, but it's like a chess match that's actively taking place while the game is going on. So yeah, we see that the first 15 plays are successful most of the time, but it's what you do after that. It's what you do once you analyze, all right, what are they doing to stop me? I need to counter, because this is like a boxing match. It's like chess. There's a move and then there's a counter move. And all we have is the move. And when the defense counter moves, there doesn't seem to be adjustment to counter move. So, Kevin, you've got to do a better job. You know what I'm saying? You've got to do a better job. Here's a question for you, Pat. We talked about this in the pregame.
Yeah.
I got it up on the screen. What do you think?
So, yes, I do think he needs to go. So let me read the question. Hey, Pat, what do you think about Nick Foles suggesting that Pachuto go upstairs to the box where he operated from as quarterback coach? Well, passing game coordinator. He says Pachuto isn't seeing the field on the sideline. I 100% agree with you. Kevin Pachuto said he wanted to be on the sideline so he could talk to the players and get a feel. That's why they got phones on the sideline. All right, Get your hands up in that box. Look for everything that you look for. That's the reason Vic Fangio is in the box. He said he needs to be in the box so he can see what the offense is wanting to throw at him.
Agreed.
Right? See what packages are being brought out there so he can counter that with what he can see. The same thing with Kevin Pachuto. I really believe to be an efficient offensive coordinator, you do need to get off the sideline, especially if you haven't did that in a long time. If that's your first time doing it, go out the box. Don't get away from the crowd noise. Get away from the player noise. Go in the box. If you need to talk to a player, there's a phone on the sideline. Call that player.
Yeah, facts. I agree with that. Great announce.
I would agree with Brendan here with the fire. We got to get back to punching fools in the mouth.
We do.
Maximum violence. Choose violence.
Listen, can you hear this again? Hold on, can you hear this?
Yeah, we heard that.
Oh,
breaking news.
I know what it was. All right, so Ty Robinson, our third round draft pick, is playing today because Jalen Carter is not there. Ty Robinson has been learning how to be a professional with practice reps, being behind Jordan Davis, being behind Moro Jamo, and being behind Jalen Carter. Today is a game, especially on the left coast, that he can show the aggressive streak of why we drafted him and thought so high of him. I'm not expecting him to be a game changer whatsoever, but when you get an opportunity, take full advantage of those opportunities so they could say, you know what, we can no longer make you a healthy scratch on the game day rosters moving forward.
All right, this is what I need at this.
Hey, look, we don't choose the schedule. We don't choose the time, the place. We don't choose the opponent. But you know what I choose? I choose violence. From the first snap to the last whistle. Choke him out and make him remember your name. Let's go. The Steelers on 3. 1, 2, 3. The Steelers. I want to go to war with you, son. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We need more of that. That's what we need. They need to choose violence. Hell yeah.
Violence.
And I'm with this one too, Star Wars.
Give Tank the ball.
Let him get a couple touches, man. I mean, this guy's averaging. I know that it'll come down to earth, but he's averaging a lot. So he's averaging a lot of yards. So he's making do with what he has, right? It wouldn't hurt to give this guy 9 touches. You know what I mean? Let's just see.
Give him 6. Give him 6, not 9. Give him 6.
No,
if he's averaging 7 yards a touch, right? You give him 7 yards a touch. How much is that? 7 times 6 is what?
But you know how running backs are. They need a little rhythm. If you give them 5, you know what I'm saying? Like give him 10
touches.
Yeah, give him 10 touches.
We all froze on that.
12.
We all frozen. That's 42 yards. Now that's also getting them in the mix of the pass game. So if Saquon is averaging 60-something yards a game, and you got another running back averaging 45 yards a game, that's 100 yards for your total running. All right. Now, one game, a running back's gonna get hot. Other game, the other running back's gonna get hot. Make this a thunder and lightning type of show now, because you can put confidence in Tank right now. He hasn't fumbled. And the person that did fumble, you released. You made an example out of his ass. Xavier Gibson, I love you. I appreciate you because you was a Philadelphia Eagle. You fumbled. They said, you know what? Britton Covey, get back there and catch those damn punts. And
yeah, I feel bad for the guy. He was trying his hard. He was trying too hard.
He had some good kickoff.
He made some bad judgments, but it was all in the. I think it was all because he wanted to bust. Yeah, in the heat of battle, and he just wanted to make a big play. But yeah. We got to get rid of. We got to minimize the mistakes. We have to be more disciplined. Let's get back to taking care of the ball. Usually, when we win the turnover battle, we win the game. So let's do a better job of that. I think, like you said, that Jalen is a real big key in this offense moving. When he plays well, we play well.
Correct.
I mean. To the point, I really respect Jalen because we've seen him carry this team to a Super Bowl, and then we've seen him take a step back and allow Saquon, allow the offense to run through Saquon, and then that's a true leader, and then come back and do what he knew he could do in the Super Bowl and the NFC Championship game. So he's still that guy. We just need to see him now. We need to see that guy now, Jalen.
I think I just saw it
on this too, on the flags, the penalties.
Yes.
The sloppiness of the penalties. That's not on Jalen, because look how much offensive production has been taken back on penalties this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this really quick. I just saw that the guy.
That's coaching.
He always dress up in the Eagles gear, the shoulder pads and everything.
Yeah.
I think I just saw him on the sideline that he didn't have any. They made him take his shoulder pads off, and I think that should fire the team up. All right, that should fire. It's halftime. DarkKnight, come on, DarkKnight.
All right, and I'm gonna get to you, Eddie. Eddie, are you there? I think Eddie's there because Eddie's on the East Coast, but we'll check in.
On the East Coast or the West Coast?
I mean the West Coast. I'm sorry.
I think Eddie's there. It's a takeover. I mean, my son
says 80%. He says 80%. I think you know what, Nichelle. You said that last time he was over there, right? Last time you said your son said it was 70%. Did he turn around and text you? It was like 80%.
Yeah, no. He said last night the whole city was basically Eagles fans.
Yeah. Oh man, I would love to be out there. This is great weather too. Oh man,
we got to do this.
All right, let's end this quarter.
And that's the end of the quarter.
All right, you're watching Eagles Talk, getting ready for this game. Big game tonight. And here on Eagles Talk, we like to talk about our favorite football team, that is the Philadelphia Eagles. We do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots. So get your shots ready and let's get ready, because this team is going to be violent tonight. I got a feeling. And Jalen's going to come out of his shell. And usually when we need to call upon him, he usually comes through with one of his biggest games. So this is a night that I would love to see that. So let's see that. I'm drinking a Celsius energy drink. Pat's drinking the Woodford Reserve. Michelle's drinking the Lemon Drop. Dion is watching his health. I don't know what the hell he's doing. But anyway, let's get ready. Down the hatch. 3, 2, 1. This is the time, right?
It's definitely the time.
The #1 Eagles coverage show on Facebook. That is by Eagles fans for Eagles fans.
Let's go. Let's go. Good bunny. We got good bunny bobs. Yeah, what's up, Doc?
Yes.
You're now listening to the third quarter.
Listen, throw those bunnies up.
Throw those bunnies up, y'all
Yo,
stupid.
I can't even find that bunny emoji.
Ah, there you go. There you go. Go ahead, Jeremiah.
Oh, that's funny.
Let's go, y'all.
Oh man, throw those bunnies up. Oh man,
Bunnies
we've
up.
got to win because it's not going to look good. They're going to be joking us, clowning the hell out of us.
Oh.
If we lose, we're going to be seeing a lot of bunny memes tomorrow. So please, guys, don't do this to me. And don't do this to me. Think about us sometimes. That's what they need to do. Think about us sometimes. You know how embarrassing it is when we lose on national TV? And we've had 2 embarrassing national TV primetime losses. That's so embarrassing to me. When I can't face my crew, I can't walk
It was
around
very
proud.
embarrassing.
That was horrible. We can't do that tonight. There was the Giants that Thursday night. On Black Friday, it was Chicago.
Oh.
Let's not repeat that tonight. Come on, please. If you guys care anything about us, please do not let this happen. Tony Burns, shout out to my son Josh, currently in Japan celebrating end of school life. I believe he's looking for that Philly Tokyo bar to watch the game. Yes, shout out to Josh. We met Josh.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Philadelphia.
Shout out to Jackie Myers. They drinking alkaline water. Partied too much at my wedding anniversary yesterday. Listen, happy anniversary.
Yes, happy anniversary, Jack. But don't stop at one celebration. We can get to that. Let me finish. I'm trying to celebrate this person. You just like, forget Josh. We met Josh. Congratulations to Josh. He finished school and he's celebrating the end of school life. And congratulations. Have fun. Nice young man. Tony brought him over here.
Many blessings to Josh for his birthday.
Yes, for his birthday.
Like 3 weeks.
They got to hang with their fellow Aussie Jordan Mailata.
Yes. So congratulations, Tony, and congratulations to you, Jack. That's great. Jack,
Shout out to Quavo because I'll trade Mariah Carey in too for Eagles.
So we can't see this on this platform right here. But if you're on Facebook, Susan Bullock put up the rabbit, and I'm dying laughing right now. We gotta get serious for this game. We got 10 minutes before the game starts. We gotta get serious. What are your keys to this game? What do we have to do for this game for us to be victorious?
I got
go ahead.
Number 1 key is stop with the penalties.
Yes.
Gotta minimize the penalties and the sloppy play. Again, a lot of our offensive production that we thought we didn't have, half of that is from penalties.
Correct.
Look, the big runs that Saquon had, almost 90% of them got called back because of penalties this season, if you go back and watch some of these games. So, number 1 is the penalties. They stagnate our offense. It's another reason why the offense doesn't have production. Number 2, we definitely got to mix up the offensive playbook.
Mm-hmm.
That's our second, and be able to make adjustments at halftime. If they're stopping a run, then we need to use that middle of the field more. And I feel like when we use the middle of the field, we usually open up the big long balls, and we open up the run play when we do that. And the third thing is our secondary. Our secondary has to start locking down, and they're really kind of, to me, the weakest link right now.
I want to say they're the weakest link. I say I
On
have
defense.
I say half of it. The safety and the secondary quarter. Right now, Quentin Q is actually rated as the best cornerback in the NFL.
He is.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're not talking about Q.
No, nobody has a problem with Q.
Are we talking about Q?
We're not talking
What's his name? Adoree Jackson.
But you know what? Adoree Jackson. All right, that's all I can say.
Yeah, I'm about to say. That's all you can say. Adoree Jackson. We need Slay back.
We need the same energy, and since we only have Q out there, we really need our safeties and our linebackers to step up.
But Nichelle, I totally agree with you. With the penalties. That has been one of the biggest, undisciplined aspects of football. Period. You can lose a game with those penalties, and we have seen in the past 2 weeks how committing so many penalties can lose us yards in games.
Mm-hmm.
Have to be disciplined. One of the philosophies is being disciplined. You have to be disciplined. You have to be smart football players. You have to be intelligent football players. This game is 80% mental, 60% physical. Don't ask me about the math. It works. All right, it works.
Mm-hmm.
You have
Uh,
to be very mental when it comes to this game. And when those dumb penalties, when you're about to have these dumb penalties, just sit down, sit your butt down.
Yeah, I agree with everything Nichelle says. I don't even know what to add to that, except for let's break this game down into small, actionable steps. Like I said before, let's just focus on getting first downs. Let's get back to methodically moving the ball. As far as the defense goes, I agree with someone who said stop the run. Quavo said stop the run.
Yeah, that was good.
That was
That was
good.
great. That was great.
And Robin said tackle. How about that? We cannot allow the Chargers, because they like to run the ball too. We cannot allow the Chargers to bully us as we were bullied versus the Bears. We've got to be stout against the run. And those penalties go along with deflating the ball, like someone suggested. We got to deflate the ball. We've got to eat up some clock. We cannot afford a lot of 3 and outs, guys. Come on, offense. You've got to show up today. You got to show up and give the defense a chance. I'm okay now. I'm finally settled into the fact that our defense may have to win us a Super Bowl. Right? I'm cool.
As long as we win it, does it matter?
As long as we win it, right? So what I mean by that is, help them to help us by sustaining some drives. We don't even need 50 points. If we can keep our defense fresh enough, our defense can help us win a Super Bowl. So offense, we need you to show up and be more consistent, cut out the dumb penalties, and let's break it down to small actionable steps. First downs. And I think that's the key to us winning.
I appreciate all of your analysis, because you know what, Nichelle, you hit it on the nail. DarkKnight, you had the hammer right there with it. Listen, everything that's everybody's saying is what we need, and what those action steps is what is needed for us to win this game. We have to be first positive to each other. We have to play for your teammate. What does it mean to play for your teammate? My coach said this one time. He said, play for your teammate. You know what that means? I had no clue what he meant with that. I said, all right, I'm just going to help him out when he needs to get. No, meaning no dumb penalties. Know where you're going to be at in a certain defensive call, right? If this is a cover 2 inverted, be in your position, because if you're not in your position and your teammate's in his position, therefore it's a hole, it's a gap. Use your brain pre-snap and just play football when the ball is snapped.
Who's the vanilla gorilla? I'm sorry.
And how about run your routes?
Ty Robinson.
Ty Robinson. Okay, yeah, we're going to see.
Run your routes. Yes, I understand running your routes, but be
fully run your routes.
Teammate. Meaning, go out there and do your damn job.
All right, let's get some predictions. All right.
We start the fourth quarter yet? I can take my shot for fourth quarter.
Yeah, Pat do not miss a shot.
I do not. He will not. When I take that month off, you better hurry up.
All right,
that's the end of the quarter.
All right, you're watching the Eagles talk. Take your shots. That's all. That's all I got. We ain't got time for all that. Look, here we go. We're going to start the fourth quarter. Everybody raise your glasses. Pat, Woodford Reserve. Nichelle, lemon drop. Me, a sip of energy drink. All right, down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
You're now listening to the fourth quarter.
All right, we got 2 minutes. Let's get some predictions in here. You guys let me know what you think the prediction will be.
Whew. What's up, Mario? I haven't been on here in like 2 shows, but the last show Mario was here, we won.
All right, Mario, you need to be here every. Yeah, where have you been, Mario?
You know, it's like 3 different parts of Australia or 3 different time zones.
Is there? Oh wow! I didn't know
Like
that.
Tony can be at 9 o'clock, and the other time zone is at like 6 o'clock the next day.
Yeah, somebody else was at noon in Sydney.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
Shout
that's
out to
Mario.
all our Aussie brothers and sisters out there.
Yeah, I
So
appreciate
Mario and Tony, y'all need to meet up in the middle somewhere with no snakes and spiders and just watch the game. I love y'all. I appreciate it. We go to some predictions. Go ahead.
Right.
All right. There's Richard. He says 27-14. Birds. Susan says 28-14. Birds. Dion is 27-24. Birds. Robin is 28-17. The Birds. And Quavo is 27-20. Birds. All of those. I love.
Did you get Leon up there?
Leon? I don't know.
24.
Leon 24-17.
Go.
I like that. I like those. The 17-14. That says our defense only gave up 2 scores. I like those type of scores. That means our defense is back. So I like that. Just to piggyback on what I said before, cut down the turnovers. I mean, don't have any turnovers.
We got 1 minute. We got 1 minute.
Cut down the penalties, make tackles, offense, help our defense out by sustaining drives, and I think we win with more points than them. All right.
Nichelle?
We get a W. It's going to be close. It's not going to be some high flying 34-42 game. But I think we're going to hit in the 20s, but it's definitely going to be close, and we win by a score. We win by a touchdown or a field goal.
I agree with that. I think we're playing a Chargers team that the defense is in the top 5 total defense. But we can break them down. Darwin James is a linchpin. They are missing 2 stalwarts on the offensive side, and Justin Herbert is coming off his surgery recently on his non-thrown hand. We need to get after the quarterback. If we're able to dominate that line of scrimmage, yes, I brought the line of scrimmage. I don't care right now. I think we can win this game with a little bit more points than the Chargers.
All right, you guys go enjoy. They better win too, because I could have been at my daughter's volleyball practice, and that's very enjoyable to me. But I stayed here for the pregame, so they better win tonight. All right, go enjoy the game, and we may be back after the game for a post-game show. So enjoy the game. Come back. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about and celebrate this win. We'll see you guys. We're out. Peace.
Peace.
We go live in